I know it's not technically spring yet, but it's getting warmer and I'm so excited for summer. I just want to jump into spring. That's why I'm gonna dedicate an entire video about preparation for spring. Instead of spring cleaning, I'm gonna do spring reorganizing. I also want to update my capsule wardrobe with some spring items. I've also been to Ikea, which I bought a lot of stuff. I'm not gonna keep everything, but there are some things that I want to reorganize, some decorations that I want to add to my house. I've actually been inspired for this because I've seen the romanticize your life trend, and I was thinking, okay, how can I romanticize spring, make it just a little bit more fun with a mindful approach, obviously. The first thing I want to go through is a light bulb that I got from Ikea, and then I also got a little remote so I can dim the light if I want to. This is optional. I'm still not sure if I want to do it. But the light, let's put it on, because this one, maybe remember, it's not really a 10 for me. Honestly, what I think bothers me the most is how light it is. On camera it doesn't look that bad, but in person it's really, it doesn't have a lot of lumens. This one is actually 100 lumens, but this one that I bought has 470, so there is a huge difference, and let's see how that looks. As you can see, it's much brighter, so maybe I can turn ceiling light off. Oh yeah, this one looks so much better. I know on camera it looks a little bit weird. Maybe if I change the settings. Okay, now you can see a lot better, and you can see that nice warm ambient light. This one is actually 2200 kelvins, and I actually think this one is amazing. And honestly, I don't really think that I need the remote, so I'm gonna return this one because this is really nice as it is. So the first drawer that I want to reorganize is this one, which you can see it's very messy. This is something that I put in here because I want to use it today, but everything else is something that was in here for a really long time, and I just feel it's kind of annoying me because it's not just for one thing. So I have the wrapping paper in here, which I can put with my Christmas decoration. Then I have some things for my husband, which are bathroom cosmetic stuff. Then I have food for Bali in here. I have everything for my flip phone. I also have the label maker and the fake Cleo candle. Then I also have some CDs, but these are more memories because I synchronized a cartoon when I was younger. So this is just something that I'm keeping for memory's sake. Then I just have this nice little envelope from Gucci, which I think is pretty nice. And lastly, we have these 4 little boxes. I got this from Ikea. This is my husband's memory box. Then this one I think is mine. Yes, okay. And then I have some paper in here. Just normal paper for the printer. And then this one has some stickers and also thicker paper, again for the printer, which I'm gonna take everything downstairs. And then we also have our marriage paper. This was my idea how to store everything. This I took from my husband's wardrobe because he doesn't really need so many of them. But then I also have the thinner options if maybe I'm gonna need something else. But pretty much what I want to have in here, because this is my get ready room, I want to put my hair tools and products in here. This is what I've done so far. Here is the Dyson and also all of the attachments. I also have some extra rollers. I have the silk ribbon for the curls, and then also Dyson travel cases. But I'm not really happy with this drawer quite yet. I still left some things empty because I want to go through other drawers first to see if there are some things I can put in here as well. But for now, this is gonna do, and I'm gonna return to this later on. And now I also bought some little black cups. I bought 4 because I wasn't sure which one is gonna look the best, because I wanna change my makeup holder. This one I had for 5 or 6 years. I got it as a gift. This was actually a candle. I used it up, and now I was just using it as my makeup brush holder. But I want to step up my game, and especially I've been really into black little items. You know, I find them so elegant around the house. So that's why I decided to find some things from Ikea and we can see together. So this is the first option. I'm gonna put you like this so you can see a little bit better. This is option number 1, which I already think looks better than this one. Then option number 2, it's actually a cup, which I think looks super nice. But now that I'm looking at it, I think this one is gonna go back. It's not really the right shape. This one is super huge, which maybe looks just a little bit too big for this space. This one was actually my favorite when I was looking online. It's dark brown, but it almost looks black. So let me see if this one is amazing. Okay, I think we have a winner. This one is gonna stay. I think this looks so much nicer than my previous cup. And this one was only €3.50, not expensive. It's actually a mug, which you can drink out of, but it doesn't have any handles, which I think is perfect for holding your makeup brushes. And this one is gonna be staying. Yay! These are all going back. And then last thing that I bought is this one for Bali's toys, because they are scattered everywhere. We have the Kong there, we have the toy in here, we also have the Leo stick, and I just wanted to make it a little bit more organized. So let me see. Bali, I think this looks so much nicer, and I think Bali likes it too. Oh, he's unsure. I think this one will be staying. And where should I store it? Maybe here, because this is his room. I think this is gonna do. He loves the toys. I'm so happy. And then I also want to reorganize the drawer in the bedroom. These are my dirty not dirty boxes. I have 2, and Dyson was previously in here, which was super cramped, and I'm very happy that it's out of here. Also at the back I have some candles and some oils, which I'm also gonna reuse just a little bit. I was also thinking I can put my steamer in here, because I do have some items for maintaining your wardrobe. This one is stuck, but yeah, I'm gonna tackle this one next. I kept moving things around until I was happy with the result. So here I have the 2 dirty not dirty boxes. Then I also have the steamer, and then at the back I have a debubbler. I have the remotes for the lights and candles with the lighteners. So everything is organized, and when I open it like so, it's very, very nice and cute. And now to the perfumes. At the beginning of each season I like to change the smells. So the first one that I have is this vanilla, which I would put in storage, but honestly there is almost nothing left. So I'm gonna use it this week, and I'm gonna actually store it up top because it's not a spring perfume. And then for this one is the Black Opium, and it's my evening perfume. I love it no matter the season. But then this one I'm gonna put in storage because it's more of a fall perfume or winter perfume for me. And then I also have the Valentino Voce Viva, which I'm also gonna keep in here. For me this is kind of a seasonless smell, and I don't have a lot to use it up. But now let's go to the new spring perfume. So here is my storage, which it's getting a little bit fuller, but everything is still very organized. I'm really happy with how this drawer turned out when I was doing my decluttering in the summer last year. Also, I put my husband's Leo pouch in here because it makes a lot more sense. But now to my perfumes. As I said, I have this one from Dolce & Gabbana. This one I believe is number 3, and it has slight watermelon smell, and I love it for spring and summer. And then this one is from L'Occitane. I'm not sure what kind of smell it is, but maybe roses, something with flowers, which is very, very spring. And I'm gonna put it in the bathroom. And then lastly, another spring perfume, Chanel Chance Eau Tender, which is actually a travel perfume, but I'm not traveling that much, so I'm just gonna put it in my bathroom because I really, really love the smell for spring. I think this one is actually appropriate for the entire year, but right now I feel like wearing it. And then of course I'm gonna put the Sea perfume in the storage. Currently I know I have quite a big selection, but I'm really working on using them up. This this is my final spring perfume selection. I'm gonna focus on this one first, and then once I use it up, I'm not gonna add anything in here. I'm just gonna use the rest. So you can have an idea, because like I said, I wanna use up my perfumes. But this makes me so excited whenever I change my perfumes for the new season. I feel amazing. Now we're downstairs in the kitchen because the printer is in this island, and I wanna put these 4 boxes inside, and these items in these little cases I'm gonna put somewhere else. Let's do this. This is now the final result. I decided I'm not gonna have the extra paper in these little boxes. I just put it on top of the printer, which is good enough for me. Then in this box, I actually put my flip phone and all of the attachments. Then we have the memory box for my husband, memory box for me, and the marriage certificate. Here we have the 2 board games and a little notebook because you need it when you play these games. And then for my CDs, memory CDs, I put them in here. And then at the bottom we have more memory games. Here we have some candles for the garden. Here we have some blankets for the garden. Then here we have the backups for the candles, and I put the wrapping paper in here as well because it's the perfect length. Then here is the box with the extra paper. I'm gonna put this in our Time Will Tell cupboard because we're gonna use this up slowly. We don't really print that much, but I don't wanna declutter it and give it away because it's perfectly good paper. But it's just gonna be out of here so I can have more space. Then here we have the label maker, which I'm gonna find a space for it somewhere else. I also have the acetone in here because where I keep my nail polishes, the drawers are not high enough, which I'm also gonna sort through. These are some things that are left, and this is what I'm decluttering so far, which I'm just gonna create a declutter pile here. And now we can tackle these drawers because this one, I kind of have a love-hate relationship with this one, to be honest. I love that it's under the TV, but then at the same time when I do my nails, I just have to grab one nail polish, the base coat, everything separately, and it really annoys me. So I was thinking that I can create a little section for my nail polishes somewhere else. That's why I got these little baskets from Ikea, and yes, I got them in pink because they're cute. But then another option is this one, which looked super fun. It's actually kind of a makeup organizer with a little mirror. You have loads of different sections inside. I know Ikea, I can still open it if I return it in 14 days, but I want to avoid that because if it's not necessary. So first I want to try something with this little basket so I can completely empty this drawer. And then I also have the appellator in here, which I want to put next to my Dyson upstairs. Even though I often use it when I watch TV, I don't want to have it under my TV, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna take this one upstairs. And I think this one is a winner. I'm not even gonna open this one. I'm gonna return it. And it's so cute, but now I just have to find the space for it. But also I have to add the acetone. Here I have all of the paper stuff and some backups. Here I put my old organizers in here, and I do have some cables out that I'm gonna put in here. So much better like this. And then in here I only have receipts and warranties, all of that. And of course we have Bali. I keep saying to him, you're the star of the vlog. And before, because everything was at the back, I had to really struggle to get things out, but now everything is very, very easy. And here are also the flowers that I want to change. I've done this again, everything is from Ikea a while back on my channel, but I feel if I just have the same flowers the entire year, it's just a little bit boring. That's why I want to juice this up a little bit and add some spring flowers. I actually really like the colors in here. Obviously these are too high, but I cannot shorten them until I'm 100% sure that I'm gonna keep them. And I just remember that I had some extra fake flowers in Time Will Tell cupboard, which I can also play with. But for me, these don't really scream spring, do they? For me, I feel this color combo is just so nice. When I see this, I think about spring, especially this. I'm not sure what are the spring flowers because I'm no flower expert. Anything that I bought that lived, I mean except for dog, any flower or plant that I bought, it just dies on me. I am really bad with that. So I'm not sure what is the spring bouquet, but for me, when I see this, I feel spring, and that's what's important. And this is the final result, what I decided to keep. I think it looks pretty lovely. It's a little bit more spring and summer appropriate because I think this one is gonna work for summer as well. And we have that nice pop of color. I mean, I love that. When I see this, I just think of spring. I love it. And now here is everything I'm decluttering today. I'm gonna ask my mom if she wants this one, but this is pretty much trash. Oh, I cannot throw this away. Okay, this is actually trash that I'm gonna be decluttering. These are the flowers I'm gonna put in my Time Will Tell cupboard because when the season changes, I'm gonna need them. Then this pillowcase I bought from Ikea as well, but honestly, I don't think I'm gonna use it, so I'm gonna return it. And these are other two containers that are left over that I'm also gonna put in Time Will Tell cupboard. And then the last thing that I'm gonna do for today, because honestly I'm exhausted, so we're gonna pick up tomorrow as well. But for today, I also wanna switch out the pillows because this feels just a little bit too much for this small little hallway. And I want to have less pillows in here. So I was thinking that this two, which I love the least, I'm gonna take out. And then I was thinking to either add this one. This one is brand new. And you can see everything is just a little bit more open. Also on this side where I usually have my handbag and the coat, everything is spacious. So this is option number one. And then option number two is a black cushion that I already own, but I would have to buy a new one for this space. And this is option number two, which I think I prefer the lighter color. It's a little bit better for this space. I think this looks pretty nice. And this pillow, I can have it like this, or if I want to have something a little bit more simple, I can turn it around. But I honestly prefer this side. And this is the new hallway look. And now for the quick outfit of the day. You've probably seen it already when I was organizing, but for my jewelry, I have these stunning pearl earrings. I have my North Green Unica and also two silver bracelets. Then I have my white button-up that I just French tucked into my high-waisted medium wash jeans. Nothing special today because I wanted to be super comfy. And then of course I'm wearing my white sneakers because when I think about spring, I think about white sneakers. And now for my outerwear, I'm wearing my black wool coat that I love so much. You know that already. I also have the new black Pauline bag and some sunnies because, I mean, it's not super sunny, but I still feel this really adds to the outfit that I'm wearing today. I love this color palette, jeans, white and black. I personally think it's very chic and stylish. It's 2 days later now, and even though I wanted to do everything yesterday in 2 days, I couldn't. I didn't have time, so we're just gonna resume with today. And that's actually even better because we had time to return some things from Ikea. I got some replacements and I've also played around with some items in the house. So first I wanna give you a few little updates. And then the plan for today is to change my capsule wardrobe and to declutter some items from my shoes and bags, something like that. The first change are the flowers. I added the white ones that I had in my storage, and I decided that for spring I'm gonna have the coral and white, and then for the summer I'm gonna have the purple and white again. And the reason I changed it is because it was just a little bit too distracting. Nothing in our home is really colorful, so even though the bouquet was super gorgeous before, it just didn't go with the rest of our house. So this is the spring bouquet update. And then I also have some updates upstairs, which this one is probably the one that I'm most excited about, and it's about the light. Let me show you. As you can see, I have a new light bulb because the previous one, I just wasn't happy with it. I wanted something where I can change absolutely anything that I want. So I have the little remote that I have in the second room, and now you can see the magic. This one is full brightness, but I can lower it down as much as I want to. It can go really dim, and then I can also change the coolness. This one is very white. This one is something in the middle, and then we have the super orange one, which I love. And the best thing about this is that it's connected to the lights in the other room. So if I go right here, and then we have the lights here, see? And they are both changing the colors. I can do it like this, and you can see the color difference. It's absolutely amazing, and I love that I can only have one remote. I bought all of the light bulbs and everything from Ikea, and I just personally feel this is now amazing. And even though I just wasn't sure about this light bulb, I felt it's gonna be a little bit too big. I personally love it, and I feel this light is now a 10. And now for this drawer, I told you I wasn't really happy with it, so I decided I'm gonna keep it like this because this is the setup that I liked most in the beginning. So I have my Dyson Airwrap and all of the attachments here. I have the travel cases, I have the silk Clio thing, and this is my epilator and some tweezers. I know there is a lot of space, but for me, it's fine like this. But then you can also see that I have an empty box, and that's because I've been waiting for months for a particular product to come out, and now it finally arrived, so we can unbox it together. So what I'm holding in my hand is Dyson Airstrait, which I've been waiting for, I think, 7 months. Last summer, I believe it was released in America, and I did my research and I put it on my wish list. I did a budget for it, everything, and I knew that as soon as it comes up in Slovenia, I'm gonna buy it, and now it finally arrived. I did a strand or two, but I'm gonna wait until I wash my hair, and then I'm gonna really test it out. But this is why I have the little spot in the middle, because my Dyson can now go in here, and now this drawer is perfect. It feels like a 10 to me. Everything has a point, everything has a purpose. I can also use the epilator in the bathroom, so I'm really happy to have this in this room. But now let's tackle the wardrobe, which this is my winter capsule wardrobe that I built, I think, 3 months ago. And I still have a plan to do my first 6-month capsule wardrobe for spring and summer in the middle of April. But until then, I just want to add a few pieces because this is very heavy warm knits. So of course I'm gonna go through my storage as usual and pick some items that I think are gonna be useful for the next month. I'm not gonna take out a lot, but just pieces that I think are gonna be really useful, like my thin jumpers. I think these are really appropriate. So I have the bright pink one, I have the orange one. My denim jacket, I'm gonna wait until it's still a bit warmer. My denim skirt, I think I'm gonna take it out because I can have fun with it. For some reason I feel inspired just a little bit. I'm also thinking of adding my button-ups because these are really fun. So I have the black silk button-up I'm gonna add to my wardrobe, and then I also have a coral one. I just have to find it, and it's right here. This one is such a stunning color. I'm gonna add this one too. And then also I was thinking of adding my black long tee and white long tee. Okay, here is the white one, as you can see. And now I just have to find the black one. Here I have it, the black version. And this is the updated wardrobe. I so missed color in here. I love this, and also the new jumper that I have. I mean, this is stunning, and I feel a lot more excited now that the weather is getting warmer. Also for my bottoms, I added my denim skirt, so I have 3 skirts in total, and these are my bottoms that I have. That's what's gonna cover me until the middle of April. So the upstairs closet is done, which means all that I have to go through is my downstairs hallway closet. And one thing that I want to put in storage is my winter puffer coat, because it's taking a lot of space, and like I said, it's getting warmer and I don't really wear it that much anymore. So this one is going out. And then in this spot is gonna be my faux fur coat. I have the black wool coat, the little black vest. I have the white one, but I'm just gonna switch it a little bit in terms of thickness. I just reused everything, and here I have the black faux fur coat, the black wool coat, white wool coat, I have the pink jacket, and also the black vest. And this is something that I'm happy with. But then for my handbags, as you can see, it's getting a little bit fuller. And what I was thinking of decluttering today is my black backpack. And I have a very good reason, which I'm gonna explain why in a second. But first, I also wanna go through my shoes. I'm not gonna add anything as of now, but I want to declutter my black snow boots because I'm really happy with the new pair, and honestly, my mom is gonna love this so much more than I will. And also, as I just have you here, I wanted to show you the update with my snow boots. I finally found the perfect shoelaces, and the shoes are now so much nicer. I'm really happy. So these are my new snow boots in a nice little color that I'm actually wearing today, and you're gonna see the outfit, but I wanted to show you how big of a difference simple shoelaces can make. I love them. Pretty much when it comes to my black backpack, I'm not wearing it as much as I used to. And then my mom said, oh, I need a backpack. I want to buy a stylish black backpack. And I was thinking, why don't I just give her my backpack, because I never wear it. And she needs it. And that's for me really beautiful, because even though I like it, I don't feel this backpack is a perfect theme for me, and it's just kind of sitting in my wardrobe. I can actually look, because now I'm curious. I was tracking my capsule wardrobe for the entire year, and I can look how much I wore this one in 1 year. Full year, bags. Oh, I wore it 7 times in the whole year. I mean, it's not too bad, but honestly, I don't really need it in my collection. I also, when I'm thinking about decluttering something, I love test driving it. So when we went outlet shopping in Italy, I wore it intentionally to see how I feel about it, how I feel about the size, about the style, how easy it is to wear, and all of that. And I was really observant, and I realized at that point, I don't really love this backpack anymore. And I know I used to say that having a stylish backpack, it's a really essential thing to have in your wardrobe, but maybe I'm changing my mind, because honestly, I'm not getting the most use out of it. But I know my mom is gonna wear it loads and loads, so yeah, this one is gonna go to her, and I really hope she's gonna love it. I just have to take my wrapping paper out. And then I'm gonna see if I miss a backpack. But even if I would buy a backpack right now, I would go for something different with a little bit more pockets, in a little bit of a smaller size, because this one, like I said, it's not really a 10 anymore. Then for my snow boots, I have nothing special to add here, but again, we can check how much I wore them in the entire year to see why I'm decluttering them. And this I wore 5 times in the entire year, and that is because they're very specific. Because they are black, whenever it's not snowing, I'm gonna wear other black shoes, because these are not the most stylish pair, if that makes sense. That's why I bought snow boots in a different color, because I can actually have more fun with them, and I can wear them a lot more than just 5 times a year. So this is something that is also going to my mom. And now for the outfit that I'm wearing today. But before I show you everything, if you've gone so far, leave a flower emoji down below and also like this vlog. And now for what I'm wearing, a disclaimer, even though we're doing preparation for spring, today it's raining, it's really cold, so I'm wearing appropriate attire. For my jewelry, I have the gold dainty earrings, I have the gold watch, and just a simple gold bracelet, very simple. And then for my top, of course, I'm wearing a jumper. This one is white, it's really fun, it has really nice sleeves, and I'm wearing it with my black skinny jeans with a black belt and a gold buckle. And then I also paired everything everything with my snow boots that I can also wear in the spring because the color is amazing. And for the shoelaces, you can see how gorgeous they are and how they match the shoe perfectly. I love them. So this is obviously my inner layer. As for the coat, I decided to wear my faux fur coat because, like I said, it's very cold today. And I also never wore it with the new boots, and I wanted to try it today, and I personally think this still works. And I love that the white in the top and then the white at the boots, it ties everything nicely together. And lastly, for my handbag, I have the new Pauline black bag that honestly I think I can finally make a video because I've been just wearing this one ever since I got it. This is the only handbag that I've been wearing. But this is it for this vlog. I really hope you enjoyed it, that you're excited for spring. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.